These are tech-deck trucks and they kind of suck. From afar, tech-deck trucks actually don't look too bad, but once you start looking closer at these, you're gonna notice some things that could be a lot better. A lot of people might not know this, but you can actually take tech-deck trucks and reshape them and turn them into pro fingerboard trucks. That is correct. You can actually take tech-deck trucks and make them a lot better with some simple modifications. Comparing dynamic fingerboard trucks to tech-deck trucks, they actually do have a similar shape. About the only big difference is dynamic trucks just have a lot better details to them and a lot better feel. But let's take tech-deck trucks and actually make them better. Something that can be a lot better with tech-deck trucks is having a nice round edge where the wheel sits. Compared to most trucks, you can see that where the wheel sits has this like sharp wall to it that's gonna make the wheels not spin as well. So the first thing I'm gonna do is reshape the hanger to make it look a little bit more like this. We got some tools. I know some of you watching probably don't have tools like this, but you can actually just take sandpaper and do pretty much everything I'm about to do. It might just take a little bit longer if you do it by hand. I need to find a good Dremel bit that can actually like take off this edge piece without kind of messing anything else up. All these Dremel bits look completely unrelated to what we need to do, but we will use these in a little bit. I think this grindstone thing will be pretty good. We can kind of just get in there without messing anything else up. This guy might also work pretty well. We can kind of just like use that as well. Might also use this one in a little bit. We got the main bits that I think will be pretty good, but first we're gonna start with this one. I will be shaping the whole truck, but I just want to try and get some of these lines off. Okay, phase one is complete. I took off those little like lines, probably just from the mold that was used to make these trucks. So now I'm gonna grind off where the wheel sits and make that nice and round. It's so easy to do this when the trucks are actually on the board because then you have like something nice to hold on to. The shape is coming together, but we still gotta do more. Dude, these look like completely different trucks just from doing that. In order to finish the hanger piece, I want to just take it off so I can kind of access this bottom piece a lot easier. That shape is already so much better. I want to grind out the part where the bushing sits just to make it a little more defined. I just want to grind this part out a little bit more to make it more obvious. Pretty much the final thing I'm gonna do to the hanger is just reshape this bottom piece a little bit and make everything look a little bit cleaner. All the shaping is done on the hanger and I'm just gonna give it a polish now. I'm gonna take this wire wheel and just go over the entire hanger, and then once I'm done that, I'm gonna take this polishing wheel and give it a polish. These do not even look like tech-deck trucks anymore. I'm gonna take the polishing wheel now and make this really shiny. That is actually crazy. There's no shot that is a tech-deck hanger. Look at the reflection on this thing. The hanger is complete, so now I'm gonna do the exact same thing to the base plate. The hanger is almost complete and it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna do the exact same polishing process because that worked really well for the hanger. I'm just gonna get a little before and after on the bottom of the hanger. This is the bottom after I've gone over with the wire wheel, but now we're gonna actually polish it. Look at how much more shiny that is. I can see like a reflection through that. Where did it go? Do replay on that, it just disappeared. I was holding it 1 second and then it just vanished. Dude, it flew across like the whole table. You cannot even tell these are Tech trucks until you look closer. I'm gonna do this whole process to another Tech truck, and then we can set up a fingerboard with both of these trucks. Let's begin. Look at how good these look. If you just showed these trucks to somebody, I don't know if they'd be able to guess what they are. Gripsion X Bull God boards are also still available, and I'll have a link in the description if anybody wants to get one. I honestly kind of forgot these were even Tech trucks. I put some maple wheels on these trucks, and these definitely felt so much better having that part rounded out. Before I reshaped these, I remember the wheel just didn't really sit correctly on the truck. You also kind of felt the wheel like digging into the truck, which is not something you want. I don't know what it is about them, they just have a nice look. So if you're using Tech trucks and you're considering upgrading, you might just want to reshape them. For pretty much no cost, you can make these. Like I said earlier, you can pretty much have this exact same result just with sandpaper, but it's just gonna take a little bit longer, but you can definitely still do it. Thanks for watching this video. The Gripsion boards are in the description down below, and I will see you in my next video.